You're listening to a Prairie Punk House Companion right here on the Prairie Punk Press Network. The views expressed by any host or any guest on the Prairie Punk House Companion are the personal views or opinions of the people who express them and do not reflect the views or opinions of anyone else on the show or any company, employer, or any other organization that the individual expressing them has or will affiliate with in the past, present, or future.
Hi, everybody. You're listening to a Prairie Punk House Companion. We are on episode 50. This is Nifty 50. And I'm Neckbone.
Hi, I'm Jerbear, and this will be better than Eclipse Show.
That's true. So, as some of you can tell, I am very sick. And we could not find a substitute on such short notice. So, I'm here, and both Jerbear and my wife suggested doing a clip show. And I pointed out that clip shows are the worst rated episodes of their respective shows every single time. So you said Seinfeld did a clip show. That was awful.
Yeah.
Star Trek The Next Generation did a clip show at the end of season one, which was one of the worst rated in all of Star Trek.
hmm hmm
And
Simpsons did a couple clip shows, but
Simpsons
I
did
think
it.
they
Yeah.
did I haven't watched The Simpsons in probably 20 years.
Yeah.
But they poked fun of themselves the first clip show they had. So,
Right.
that's
Because
anyway,
they know that clip shows are just poison. They're just
oh
terrible.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like when you run out of ideas, you do a clip show.
Right.
We haven't run out of ideas yet, but
Right.
we were, hoping to allow Neckbone a reprieve so he could,
Yeah.
try to feel better.
Right. We are going to do
Unfortunately,
album reviews next time.
we're unable to.
Yeah.
It is the new year, so I think instead of getting into too much shit, we're not going to do album reviews
No, that'll be
today.
next
Our
time.
our
Yeah.
original plan was to do Crass Feeding of the 5,000 and Propaganda Less Talk More Rock.
Yeah.
But we're gonna save that until Neckbone's feeling better. So we're just gonna do like shitty predictions and hopes for
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe it will be
Yeah.
funny anyway.
Yeah. Call me now for your free reading.
Yeah. hmm
Yeah.
Miss
Actually,
Miss
don't call
Cleo.
us. This is not live. So
No. Yeah, call us. No, definitely.
call,
We want people to call in.
we'll flash in a
Um,
1-800 number across the screen.
yeah.
That will go to nothing.
Yeah.
But feel free to
Right.
call it. Yeah.
Yeah. Call in, listeners.
Yeah.
Call us.
Oh, maybe I'll just put that. What's
Just don't.
what's the phone number for that Star Wars sex line? That's a thing.
What?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Is it still?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
I've never
All right,
called
yeah.
it.
I
And I'm
mean,
surprised you haven't. You're a big Star Wars fan.
yeah, I am,
Yeah.
but not like I don't go to Star Wars for like sexy stuff.
Yeah. Misa says you've been a bad boy.
Well, that was pretty titillating.
That was
So
Jar Jar
maybe
Binks.
I will have to
Sexy
call.
Jar Jar Binks.
Listen, it's a shame how people treated the actor that played
It
Jar Jar
is.
Binks. It's not his fault that George
Right.
Lucas created such a deplorable character.
And same with Jake Lloyd, the
Oh
other
yeah,
kid,
that poor kid.
that
Yeah,
poor kid. Guys, he was a fucking child. He was
yeah.
a child.
He's
It's
like
not
9
his
years
fault
old.
the Phantom Menace sucked. It was not
Right.
him. He didn't make it
Yeah.
bad. George Lucas
That's
made it
George
bad.
Lucas. It's
Right.
all on him.
Right.
I
He
mean,
was a
same
kid
with Hayden
actor.
Christensen too.
Yeah,
Like he
Hayden
was a fine
Christensen.
actor.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with him.
Oh
Right.
shit.
It's just, I mean, one of the lines in the movie is, I hate sand. It gets everywhere. How do you deliver
Yeah.
that well? I don't know. Actor friends, go ahead and chime in if you think you
Mhm.
could have done a better job. Yeah, so it's
Um,
2026. It is
it is.
January 1st, 2026 at time of recording.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And so, one of the things I saw on the interwebs about, 2026 predictions was that since both uh the Logan brother and Andrew Tate got their asses beat in the ring,
They sure did.
maybe that is a a turnaround. Like
Right.
the new year is going to be better because
Yeah.
so far two asshats have been knocked off their pedestals
Right.
to a certain extent.
Right. Logan
So
Paul couldn't take on a actual trained boxer who had been
right.
training for presumably his whole life, probably.
Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
he also called out that it was scripted
Right.
and that he wasn't going to follow the script. I don't know if he's just trolling them or if
Yeah.
there actually was like, hey, we want you to throw this fight or whatever.
Right.
Uh,
Let's
and
face it.
then,
The only reason he beat Mike Tyson is because Mike Tyson is like 60. Like,
well, I think Mike Tyson was supposed to throw it too. I
yeah,
think he said
probably.
that he did it for the money,
Yeah.
that he could have knocked
Honestly,
that kid
even
on
though
his
Mike
ass.
Tyson is 60, I have a hard time believing that Logan Paul could beat him,
Yeah.
even at 60.
I think it was Jake. I think Logan
Oh,
Paul
Jake,
is the one
whatever.
who does wrestling.
Oh, okay. I get them
And
mixed up because they
well, yeah, who
look the
wouldn't?
same to me.
You know,
Yeah.
blonde dipshit white boys.
Yeah.
So his brother Logan Paul
Mhm.
has challenged Anthony Joshua, who beat Jake Paul in the ring,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
to a wrestling match in the WWE, uh, and said specifically it would be unscripted. Now, it's the WWE, it's
Everything's scripted
professional
there.
wrestling, it's
Yeah.
all scripted. So what are you talking about,
Right.
you fucking weirdo?
There's no precedence for it being unscripted. That's not
Right.
a thing.
Yeah, it's on when shit in the WWE is unscripted, that's when people get hurt and die.
Right. Right. Yeah.
That's like the only time I can think of
Right.
like unscripted moments in the WWE slash
Right.
WWF.
Yeah. And Jesse Ventura tried to unionize them back in the
Right?
80s.
Yeah.
It was
Uh,
Hulk Hogan who narked on him.
yeah,
So
yeah. Hulk Hogan I forgot
was
was
he died in
a
2025. Yeah.
huge piece of shit and a
Yeah.
union buster and a
Class traitor.
class traitor and just a general scumbag.
Yeah, he was terrible.
Uh,
Terrible human being.
yeah,
Just top to bottom.
yeah,
Uh yeah. I was never a fan of his. I was always a Roddy Piper fan anyway, because he was like the Scottish
yeah.
guy. So
I liked Roddy Piper. I
yeah.
liked the Ultimate Warrior, and I
Yeah.
liked Jake the Snake Robinson.
Oh yeah. Robertson.
Brutus Beefcake
Yeah.
the Barber.
Yeah.
He was pretty cool too. I
Yeah.
liked his shtick. Uh,
Oh,
um,
I also really liked The Undertaker briefly when I went through my goth phase.
I wasn't watching wrestling at that point.
Oh, okay.
I had stopped watching
Moved
that
on.
during that era. So
Yeah.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan was
Yeah.
another good one. The Bushwhack Brothers from Australia. I went to a live wrestling event and they rubbed their head on my head.
Oh, nice.
That was pretty cool.
Who was fucking oh shit. He was in Spider-Man. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Oh, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Macho Man Randy Savage. He had a
Yeah.
rap album.
Oh,
It's
nice.
terrible. It's really bad.
We should review it.
We should review Macho Man Randy Savage's rap album. That
Um,
will be incredible, I'm sure.
Speaking of the record reviews we were going to do, I posted about it and got a lot of good suggestions from people. So
Oh,
we'll
cool.
make a list of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
We're not just going to do things that you want us to do. We'll
Right,
intersperse
right.
it with stuff we want to do and think is important and stuff that's
Yeah.
requested, particularly if it's stuff we haven't heard before.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
look forward to that. I think I think it's something that will keep things kind of
Right.
fresh on
And I
here.
also don't think that we necessarily have to stick strictly to punk rock albums,
Mm-mm.
but albums in general that inspire the punk community, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
is acceptable.
yeah, for
So
sure.
that might include like some outlaw country. I know Johnny would be stoked about that.
Hmm.
That includes some hip hop.
For
Um,
sure.
which I'm stoked about that.
Yeah,
That'll include, that other random shit.
yeah,
Those are just big
whatever.
inspirations to maybe our group of punks and probably
Hmm.
others.
Yeah.
So,
Other news adjacent, speaking of like
mhm.
punk adjacent things that were influential to us, Stephen Drozd left the Flaming Lips.
Oh yeah.
Um, he confirmed that he is no longer in the band, which to me, I don't know how the Flaming Lips continues without him. I know that Wayne is kind of the figurehead for the
Yeah.
band, but I think that his uh, creativity
Yeah.
was helped by Steven quite a bit. I think that he did a lot of arrangements and keeping things interesting and fresh. And, he's a multi-instrumentalist doing a lot of stuff. And, I don't know any details about why he left. I
Hmm.
just know that he is no longer in the Flaming Lips.
Yeah.
Um, and our friend Cliff
Yeah.
from Kansas City, he uh, said on the internet that he has been in contact with Steven, and they might. I don't think they have any plans to do any collaboration at the moment, but he said he
Yeah.
was for sure open to it, and that they
That'd
have
be
been in
cool.
contact. So.
Yeah, that'd be
I don't
cool.
I don't know how many people remember, but our friend Cliff was fired from the Flaming Lips or quit, whatever,
Right.
because Wayne was being such a fucking asshole to him.
Yeah.
And he's notoriously difficult for people to work with. So the fact
And
that Steven put up with him so long and Michael has put
right.
up with him for the entire career, I don't know.
I
That's
mean, and stories about Wayne being
wild.
difficult to work with go back to, I mean, since we first started listening to the Flaming Lips
Oh yeah.
in the
Like before
90s.
Steven was in the band,
Yeah.
their
So,
original drummer quit
right. So it's
because Wayne
not
was
surprising.
such
Yeah.
a fucking asshole. And he like I don't know, man. I get creepy vibes from him towards younger women. Like when he was doing stuff with Miley Cyrus, I got the it pretty bad
Yeah.
from that.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and we've talked about this before, the Do You Realize music video where he just
Mhm.
kind of looks like he wants to be a cult leader a little
Oh yeah,
bit.
yeah, for sure.
Like I thought that that video was him like hamming it up, like because it's Las Vegas. It's
Hmm.
like, oh, he's playing a role, but like I'm like
Right, right.
now looking back on it, I'm like
Yeah, I
they had a
don't.
lot of young girls in the video. I mean, they were adult women,
Hmm.
but they looked like they were probably barely adult women.
Right,
So,
yeah,
um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he really does want to be a cult leader. I don't know, but
yeah.
sorry, I think Jared
He
Leto's already
maybe
beat you to it.
yeah. I was gonna say maybe he ought to go hang out with Jared Leto, get some pointers. Back to 2026.
Yes.
So there's been a lot of shit coming out about our pedophile president. Do you
Hmm.
think, how do you think, what do you think will come of that in the coming year? Do you think there will be any repercussions for him? Do you think
I think
think anything will come of it?
I don't think anything will happen to him in his lifetime. I
Hmm.
think his legacy will be, I mean, he's going to go down in history as the worst president we've ever had.
Oh
I,
yeah.
I mean, that's just in anything he slaps his name on, as soon as somebody else gets in office, they're taking his name right
Hmm.
off of it, unless the Republicans, rig it so that they never have to leave office at all.
Yeah.
But, and I would highly encourage, I mean, he's named the new,
The Trump Kennedy Center.
yeah, and he wanted to drop the Kennedy. He just wants it to be the
Oh,
Trump Center.
oh
Um,
wow.
but he hasn't
So
done that
one of
yet.
the,
But yeah. And the new battle, they're starting to make battleships again, which
right.
those of you who are not familiar with naval warfare, they have not made battleships since World War II. So they're bringing back the old battleships, and they're going to be called the Trump class
Hey,
battleships.
can you tell me what the problem with creating battleships might be in modern warfare era? What do most uh militaries use
Uh,
for attacking things nowadays? Do they use
Aircraft,
battleships or
yeah, aircraft,
do they
yeah,
use unmanned aircraft or
mostly unmanned aircraft, but yeah,
oh okay
aircraft in general. Yeah,
so
that is why.
they're particularly vulnerable to
Right.
drone strikes.
Yeah. Oh,
Is that correct?
absolutely. Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah.
And uh, that is why the U.S. Navy has one of the biggest air forces in the world. I think the U.S. Navy's Air Force is only second to the U.S. Air Force in terms of like amount of aircraft they have. And it's
Mhm.
pretty
Mhm.
close even then because the Navy understands that aircraft is the way of the future,
Right.
and the
Yeah.
past and the present. I
Hmm.
mean, battleships are so absolutely fucking old. We're not doing a
Right.
whole lot of naval battles anymore. And
So do
the
they?
only country that could stand toe to toe with us in a naval battle would be
Hmm.
China,
Hmm.
really. And even then, not it's not that close. We actually
Hmm.
have them pretty easily
Hmm.
in terms of
Well,
navy
when
size of ships and class of ships.
when you spend most of your money on war machines, that tends to be
Yeah,
the case.
right.
Whereas,
Uh,
China has you know, a
also,
thriving economy based on infrastructure
yeah,
and things like that. So yeah,
and
weird.
so and the naming convention is weird too. So one, they're going to be called the Trump class battleships. So one, generally ships and classes of ships. So classes of ships are named after the first one of that class.
Hmm.
So the first one of that class is going to be the USS Defiant. So it should technically be the Defiant class. So
Mm.
every ship of that class will be a Defiant class ship because the
Hmm.
first
Hmm.
one starts the name.
Hmm.
So, and that's why you have all the aircraft carriers are still Nimitz class because the USS
Hmm.
Nimitz was the first one of that class.
Gotcha.
So it being the Trump class and being named the Defiant makes no sense. And
Well,
also, ships aren't named after presidents or people who've not served in the military. That's why we don't have
mm,
a USS Obama. That's why we don't have a USS Clinton because they
mhm,
didn't serve. Like
right.
this is, I mean, like I said, I come from a military family. So I
Hmm.
grew up with this knowledge being crammed into my head. And
Hmm.
also, Star Trek copy and pasted from the US Navy. So I know a lot of it because of Star Trek too. So,
Right. So, well, I mean, in Trump's defense, because he does need a lot of defending these days,
mm, yeah.
um, perhaps his naming convention is just being defiant.
Oh, oh, but
Yeah, I got
yeah,
jokes.
nice.
Speaking of jokes about Trump, so one of the writers for South Park, which, I have a lot of criticisms for South Park, and their fence
Sure.
sitting over the years have,
Right.
allowed a lot of, I think that they give a pass to a lot of people by being fence sitters.
Yeah.
But anyway, one of the writers, when they heard uh, rumblings of Trump renaming the Kennedy Center to the Trump Kennedy Center, he went out and bought the domain, trumpkennedycenter.org, and now it's just a troll site, basically. I think they have an event coming up that features the Epstein dancers, so
Oh
that's
yeah.
pretty good.
Cool.
And I think that the administration is threatening him
Yeah.
for using that name, and he will not sell them the domain.
No,
And it's a masterclass of trolling
it is.
towards the Trump administration, and he's standing his ground, so that's good.
Right. Um, and here's the thing, like, these freedom of speech lovers should be on his side
You would
because
think,
he is exercising his freedom of speech, his right to
right?
troll.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I thought this
right
was
to
can't you just
criticize
take a
and
joke crowd,
right. Facts
right?
don't care about your feelings, or
Right.
it's just a joke. You
Guys,
can't
boys will be
do
boys,
comedy anymore.
right? Can't even
Yeah.
tell a joke anymore.
So I think that 2026 is going to be a hard year for Trump and their
I
administration.
I don't think he
I
is
don't
going
think it's going to go
to
well.
I don't think his health is on the decline.
Oh yeah.
He eats like garbage. I mean, did you
Hmm.
see? I forget what interview it was in where he was like, they were like asking him what he eats, and he was like, yeah, anytime he takes Air Force One, he gets like, like a Big Mac and like a double quarter pounder and like a fish fillet and a large fry and a Coke or the Diet Coke or whatever,
Hmm.
and he eats as like one meal, like
Yeah.
basically
Excellent.
like a bunch of greasy fast food that could feed a family of three, and he eats that as one meal. And he is not getting any younger, and
Right.
he's not exercising because, in his own words, exercise is boring.
No,
So,
no, no. He has this wacky fucking belief about exercise, and he thinks that a person only has like so much energy throughout their life,
oh
like a
yeah,
battery. Like your
is
life is
that
like a battery.
is
And
that
if you
Smander Tate shit?
exercise, No,
Oh,
I don't know where it came from.
yeah.
But, if you use up too much energy, you will die faster. So he doesn't exercise because he doesn't want to deplete his body's battery.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
that's some wild shit.
Yeah, that is.
Leader of the quote unquote free world, everyone.
Wow. So I
Um,
don't think, and I cannot stress this enough. This is not a threat. This is just a
no,
prediction.
yeah, yeah,
I think his own health will kill him.
mm,
I think his own body will just stop functioning.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think that's how he'll die. He'll die from
hmm
his own lack of taking care of himself. And I think it
yeah,
will
yeah,
probably be this year because he is in extraordinarily terrible shape and
yeah,
he refuses to take care of himself. At least Bill Clinton went for a jog,
right.
like, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I can criticize Bill Clinton about a whole lot of things, but
Oh, for sure.
uh,
Yeah.
at least he attempted to start to try to take care of himself while he was in office.
Well, and he's
Um,
still kicking it.
right,
So
right. But,
right,
also fuck
right,
Bill
wrong, or
Clinton.
indifferent. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
fuck Bill Clinton, fuck Hillary Clinton too.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, we've had that stance since the 90s. Like we
right, right,
never were fans of the Clintons.
right. Yeah,
They only made things worse for Americans. I mean,
yeah.
they're why the Democratic Party lost union support, basically.
I predict that Trump will succumb to his own bad health at some point this year,
Yeah. Mhm.
and JD Vance will be sworn in as the president. And honestly, that worries me more.
What do you so here's my opinion on that because
Hmm.
I think JD Vance's billionaires are more dangerous for the country, but I don't think JD Vance has the political capital to do much of anything. Like
No,
for whatever reason, Trump is able to do everything that he does and basically
yeah,
get away with it. I don't, and whatever, Teflon Don, I don't know
yeah.
why he's able to do that, but he is. I don't think JD Vance has that political capital.
He's not going to be able
I
to keep
don't
people in
think,
line.
no.
There's no
And
way.
I mean,
And he has no
yeah,
charisma.
he's got funding from Peter Thiel,
Right.
but that funding does not equal a successful term
No,
because
he'll
nobody
finish out the
fucking likes
term.
JD Vance.
Yeah, he'll finish out the term. He'll try to run again, and he won't win. There's no
So
way.
if Trump is no longer president at some point in his term,
Yeah.
do you think people like Russ Vogt, Stephen Miller, Marco Rubio will be held accountable for the crimes they're committing?
No,
Because without Trump to run cover for them, they also don't have the political capital.
they don't.
Do
I
you
think.
think they will
I don't think.
face any consequences for
No, I don't think
this?
they ever will. I
No.
think even if we get a Democrat in office, I think they'll just wave it away. Look at
Mhm.
how they Obama waved Bush away. He was a
Yeah, I
war
know
criminal.
that, but
I mean,
but Bush was more well liked than Trump. Like people
yeah,
ran cover for him even more than I mean, like I said, Trump is very unpopular, but he still gets away with all this shit. I don't
right,
understand it.
right.
Um,
And JD Vance
but
is not going to be able to keep Republicans in
Obama was a
line.
centrist and he didn't want to make waves.
Right.
So,
Well,
I mean,
he wanted to increase the tent of the
mhm,
Democratic Party.
yeah.
And he
Oh, we
appealed to
need
the
to move away from
progressives
that.
because he was young and
Hmm
attractive.
hmm
And he said the right progressive stuff in '08 when he was
hmm
trying to get elected the first time.
Well, I was thinking about that, and he really didn't. I mean,
Yeah,
he offered platitudes. He didn't
right.
have any details.
That's
But
true.
he was charismatic and hope and change sounds good,
And he
but
was young.
nobody asked for his plans
Yeah,
for hope and change. It
right.
was I think it was a lot of it was just platitudes
Vibes. It
and
was all vibes.
yeah.
Yeah. And it worked back then.
So it
It
did.
won't work today.
I'm hoping, and this is just the ideological hopefulness that I have that
Mhm.
At least Stephen Miller will face some consequences for
I
what
hope
he's
so.
done. I don't know
Yeah.
that he will, but I really hope so. And I mean, Russ Vogt, he's
Yeah.
done more damage to the state
Yeah.
than anyone since probably Clinton. I mean,
Yeah.
Clinton fucked everybody over, but the going after the bureaucracy that actually helps people,
Yeah.
he's trying to destroy all of that. And, conservatives come into office and say that, the government doesn't work, it's
Hmm.
failing, you can't trust it, while they're in there dismantling it and taking all of the things that government should do to help people away
Yeah.
to, justify their statements that the government doesn't work. Like
Yeah.
I'm I'm anti-state for sure. I am an anarcho-communist. I believe in a stateless, moneyless society. However, here in the real world, we live in a state that we pay taxes into. And as much as I dislike that, those that tax money is going towards things. Unfortunately, the things that it's going towards are war and genocide and oppression.
Yeah.
While living in a state that you do pay taxes to, it can work for the people towards things like healthcare and education
Yeah.
and things like that. So while ideologically I want to dismantle the state, I still want there to be structures that
Right.
take care of all people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Well,
and
that's kind of the I mean, that's kind of the compromise that we've talked about with like Dem
mhm,
Socs. Dem Socs
mhm.
are the compromise.
Right,
Like that they already are the compromise. They
right,
shouldn't compromise anymore because they are the compromise.
right, exactly.
Capitalism gets to continue, but everybody's taken care of.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, you can keep your fucking markets,
right.
but the money
Yeah.
going into those markets
Yeah.
have to come from people who are taken care of.
Right.
Because, all these fucking capitalist swine who want to take all of the money away from everyone, well, who's going to buy your bullshit? Who is it?
Right.
If the proletariat doesn't have the means to purchase things, where are you going to get your wealth from? You
Right.
dumb fucking bastards.
Who's your customer? Speaking of Dem Socs, I'm sure you saw Zoran Mamdani was sworn in
Yeah, by
today
Bernie Sanders.
by Bernie Sanders. I think they did it at the subway station that was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, if I remember
Uh-huh.
right.
Yeah,
Nice.
that sounds right. I know it was in the
Yeah.
subway. I didn't know which
Yeah.
one, but that's cool if it was.
Yep. And yeah, Zoran Mamdani, Bernie Sanders are, Dem Socs. They're, it's one of those things where, you know, they still need their feet held to the fire. Like I'm not going to be putting up a Zoran Mamdani flag. I never put up a Bernie Sanders flag.
Right.
Like we don't do I don't know, maybe some people on the left do, but for the most part, I think most leftists don't do the whole politician worship thing like the right
No, I
does.
wouldn't think so.
It's just kind of fucking weird.
Hmm.
Um,
Agreed.
but Zoran Mamdani did swear in on a Quran.
Hmm.
And I know I've already seen conservatives on social media freaking out and talking about how uh, that's never happened in America. First of all, it has. And
Right.
second of all, uh, and then they said that it should be invalid because he's swearing on a Quran. But here's the thing, you don't have to swear in on a Bible. You
Right.
can swear in on a
Hitchhiker's
Bible,
Guide to the Galaxy.
a Quran, the Poetic Eddas, a Torah, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Moby fucking Dick. Like, it doesn't
Hmm.
matter that there actually is an instruction for it. I found it, and it
Hmm.
says officials can use a religious text or any other book that is meaningful to them, or
Right.
no book at all, as
Right.
long as the oath's content is upheld. That is the
Yep.
instruction. That's it.
Uh, when I've been sworn in 3 times
Yeah.
for my elected positions, and not one time have I been asked to place my hand on any book.
Right.
I've never put my hand on a book. I just hold my hand up and say the oath,
Right.
and that's that.
I'd probably use Carl Sagan's Cosmos
Oh yeah,
just because I fucking
nice.
love that
Yeah.
book. Yeah.
I
Carl
mean,
Sagan's
I
awesome.
would use Hitchhiker's Guide. If I
Nice.
had to pick a book, it would be
Yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guide. For the band, Sabocat, we've
Yeah.
already got a handful of shows booked for 2026. One is in June. One is April 18th, and we'll be playing with a crust punk band from Joplin, Missouri called Grave Huffer.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
Pretty stoked about that.
There's a crust punk band from Joplin.
Yeah,
Wow. Oh
Gas
man.
Huffer, and I mean, they're, I think they're pretty well known
Yeah, okay.
for crust punk.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're playing with them at Barleycorns, I believe. On this month, on the 10th, we're playing at Kirby's with Verrucht, who the
Yep.
drummer was a previous guest of the show, Caden.
Yep.
And then on January 16th, we'll be playing Meat Fest, which is a festival at Kirby's where they cook food and
They
listen
cook
to
meat.
music.
It's
Yeah,
not about meeting people, though you will
no,
meet
no.
people,
Right, you will.
but it's
But
it's about meat that you eat.
yeah,
Yeah.
in my 25 years, no, 28 years of playing music in bands, I've never once played Meat Fest.
Nice.
So I'm pretty stoked to
When
play
is
Meat
that?
Fest finally. January 16th.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Right.
Friday. We're playing at 6:45, so we're on night one. I think we're the second band playing, so
Mm.
it's not the best slot, but it's still a Meat Fest slot, and it'll be fun.
Right.
I'm never to complain about playing a show, so
Right.
yeah, stoked about that.
Yeah.
We are also going to be recording this month sometime. I think we're going to do a uh, live 4-track recording to do for like a demo, and then
Hmm.
we're gonna do a 4-track EP in a studio setting as well. So
Nice.
that's pretty rad. I'm excited to get those out there, and
Yeah.
we'll start a Bandcamp page
Yeah,
and
you
stuff
should.
like that to get stuff out there. And
Yeah.
then, we need to I need to set up a YouTube for the band
Yeah.
so we can post videos and stuff on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just some of the stuff there.
Yeah.
Um, War with Venezuela is probably going to happen, so there's that to
Yeah.
look forward to. There
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
ground attack over the weekend,
Uh-huh.
and that's why I brought up Marco Rubio earlier because that's his pet project as a
That is.
Cuban American. He wants to dismantle the communist state of Cuba.
Yeah.
And with that, Venezuela, because Venezuela has always kind of partnered with
Right.
Cuba, and all of the talk about drug running and shit from Venezuela is just a
Right.
way to justify regime
Yeah.
change in Venezuela to get their leftist leader out of power and
Right.
get a puppet conservative
Yeah.
in power.
Maybe even
It
that
has
Nobel Peace Prize winner.
Right. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's the plan.
Yeah. She wants
There's
it.
no fentanyl coming through. We want their oil and
Right.
we want to break the left
Yeah.
of uh South America.
And just to be clear too, Venezuela is not a communist country by any
Mhm.
stretch of the imagination. Uh,
No.
they nationalized their oil industry,
Right.
and as far as
Which
I know,
every
that's
country
it.
should be able to do.
Right. I mean, Mexico
Every
has a nationalized oil industry,
Mhm.
and they have for years.
Well, I
That's
think
not.
we want to invade them too.
Oh, that's true. We do.
Yeah.
So that's not crazy. Like we ally with countries that have nationalized oil industries. That's
Yeah.
not crazy at all.
No.
That's not far left, and the government of Venezuela is not really far left.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. So, well, we also bombed Nigeria on Christmas Day.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
The delightful Christmas present
Right.
for the Nigerians. And
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about that conflict before about how they're saying it's a religious
Right.
genocide against Christians, and it's
Which
really not.
it's not.
It's
Right.
tribal. It's
It's
a tribal
tribal.
thing that have gone
And
back
there
years, and
are there are terrorist actors who do terrorist activities in northern Nigeria. Boko Haram is the biggest one, I think.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Um, but they target Muslims as much as they target Christians because the Muslims in the area are the wrong kind of Muslims.
Right,
So, I mean, we're not throwing a stink about Muslims being killed. We're not throwing up a stink about black Muslims being killed in Sudan, where 450,000 black
right.
Muslims were killed, and were killed along ethnic lines.
Hmm.
So, an actual genocide happening,
Right.
where you could
Well,
see the blood from
which
space, and we didn't do shit about that.
we're also directly responsible for
Yeah,
that quagmire as well. Just, I mean, any conflict in the world you can look at. It's like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, only
yeah,
like 2 degrees
it
of
is.
US imperialism.
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
Ukraine,
yeah.
Sudan,
Yep.
Libya. I mean, Libya has open slave markets,
Yeah.
thanks
It
thanks to
does.
Hillary Clinton's State Department.
Yep.
You know, uh,
Yep.
the Middle East, Gaza, West
Yeah.
Bank, Nigeria, Venezuela,
I mean, we've been
all of
empire
it.
for a long time. So,
I mean, certainly the dominant imperialist nation since World
yeah.
War II.
Right.
Um, that's when we became the largest world power,
Yeah.
and we've flexed that muscle since then. So, uh, I am still like an optimist and an ideologue, and I'm hoping that things will turn around in 26.
I hope so. We do
But
have a midterm election this year, but, as we've said, I don't think either of us believe that we're going to vote our way uh, into a better country,
no,
especially now. But that being said, still get out and vote, especially in local elections. That's where the real
yeah, for
action's
sure.
at, is the local stuff. Um, and
Uh,
and don't vote blue no matter who. Look at your
right.
candidates.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, there are some
I mean,
Democrats that may as well just be Republicans.
Fred
So,
Phelps was a Democrat, a lifelong Democrat.
right, right.
Chuck
So,
Schumer is a fucking Democrat, and
right.
he's one of the worst political actors
Yeah.
there is right now. I mean, he is facilitating almost everything Trump is doing,
Yeah.
and he did in his first term too.
Yep.
Now
Yeah.
uh, yeah, he's fucking terrible. He
Yeah.
does not give a shit about anyone
Look
but
at
his
look at
power.
fucking Fetterman. Fetterman's just MAGA
Yeah,
at this point. He's a
yeah,
Democrat.
for sure. Yeah.
Tulsi Gabbard is a Democrat.
Hmm.
RFK Jr., Democrat.
Yeah,
So yeah, fuck blue no matter who. Really looking at these
right.
people.
Yeah. And especially at local elections
Yeah.
and fuck, man, run for office if you can.
Yep.
If you want to, I mean, I'm proof that you can do it. I've been elected 3 times
Yeah.
to my position. You can do it. It can be done. Um,
Yeah. Look
yeah.
at here in Chicago. I've talked about them before. Um, we have Kat Abou-Ghazaleh,
Hmm.
who was just a journalist, and she's young too. She's like in her 20s.
Yeah, like 23 or 24, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. Like she has like got her bachelor's in journalism. She runs a YouTube channel, and she was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna run," and she's probably gonna win.
Yeah,
So, and she's, I mean, the position that she's running for is already held by a Democrat.
right.
So, run against other Democrats.
Yeah,
Who gives a
for
shit?
sure.
If they're not
Challenge them.
progressive enough, fuck them.
Right.
Primary them.
And
Like,
if they are, maybe it'll make them better,
yeah, right.
perhaps.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Um, yeah. Also, John McCombs here in Chicago.
Hmm.
Another progressive who's going to just unseat another Democrat, probably. So,
Hopefully.
yeah,
What do you think about Graham Plattner?
man, I have been wrestling with this back and forth. Like, here's the thing, and I haven't really looked into him lately. I don't know what he said lately.
Mm,
Um, I find it fucking embarrassing that he had, um,
Totenkampf.
yeah, tattoo as long as he did. I believe him when he says he didn't really know what it was. He was a service member getting a tattoo in a foreign country. Because I have known people who are veterans before who have gotten, like I actually knew a black veteran who had an SS logo
Oh,
tattooed on him
fuck.
because he served in Eastern Europe and went
Hmm.
into a tattoo shop and it was on the wall and he didn't know what the fuck it was because he was young and a junior enlisted person. He was like, that looks cool. I want that. He got it covered up,
Yeah.
obviously. He didn't have it very long, but
Hmm.
he did have it briefly. So I
Wow.
do believe those stories when people are like, I was young and dumb and I didn't know what it was. I just thought it looked like a cool tattoo. I
Hmm.
don't expect everybody has the same knowledge of racist symbols that I do. I
Right.
understand that.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
we're not a hive mind, um, and people don't necessarily know what I know or what
Hmm.
other people know about these
Hmm.
symbols. But
Right.
I think he had it a lot longer. Like he had
Hmm.
it for a long time.
Like 20 years.
Yeah. And when he found out what it was, like if I found out that one of my tattoos was a Nazi tattoo, I'd be calling my tattoo artist the next day. I'd be
Yeah.
like, when's your next fucking appointment?
Right.
When is your next appointment? Like,
Yeah.
I need to get something covered up. I don't give a fuck. What, just put a flower there. I don't give a shit. Put
Right.
something.
Put a black
Like,
box over it. I don't give a
right,
fuck.
whatever. I don't fucking care. I would be the next day, I'd be setting up an appointment.
Yeah.
Um, and I know that he was like, he had his time as a,
Didn't he work for Eric Prince?
yeah, he did. Yeah, he was in
Mm.
at Blackwater. And it doesn't even bother me that he was. I mean, there's a lot of progressives that are veterans. That's not
Hmm.
John McCombs, who I was talking about, is a Marine
Hmm.
veteran.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's not surprising.
Well,
Veterans
I mean, a lot
that
of people go into the military and get radicalized. So,
yeah, that's true.
who
Uh,
fucking cares?
so it's not so much that he was, Graham Platter had been a Marine, and then he was in the Maine National Guard after
Mhm.
that. Um, it's the fact that he went to go work for Blackwater. I feel like that's
Right.
kind of okay, joining the military when you're, young and you just want some adventure and you want a steady paycheck and you want 3 meals a day.
Hmm.
And, especially the military preys on poor people. It does.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
That's why
Absolutely.
recruiters are set up in some of the poorest neighborhoods
Poor
of the
neighborhoods.
cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because that
And at high
they know who,
schools.
yeah, like the military can elevate your life if you have nowhere to go, nothing to do, no education, no money, no means to get an education, no means
Hmm.
to get a decent job. I'm sure it looks very tempting to walk into a military recruiting station and just go, when can I leave? Sign me
Hmm.
up. And they'll
Yeah.
fucking take you. Like, um, so yeah, that I get. But the Blackwater, I feel like, come on, we all knew what that was. It
Even
was a
back then.
private.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, so part of me wants to give him the benefit of the doubt. And honestly, I would feel more comfortable if he was like, I used to be right wing as fuck, and now I'm not. I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, now his history makes sense.
Right.
If
That
he was
makes
like,
more sense.
I used to be racist, and I used to be this, and I used to be like a neocon, and I used to
Hmm.
like, I'd be like, his past makes sense to me now.
Right.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do believe that people can change.
Yeah. And
So
should be allowed to change,
right.
you know.
So I think if that were the case, I would have an easier time going, okay, he really has turned a leaf. He really is probably a
Hmm.
progressive. He
Hmm.
learned some stuff along the way. He probably
Right.
met, people. Um, it's you start having you meet different kinds of people throughout the world. You
Right.
start having more empathy for other kinds of people,
Right. Yeah, yeah.
and you
For
travel to more
sure.
countries, and you start to
Hmm.
realize like, oh, we're all pretty much the same everywhere you
Right.
go.
Or, being in Blackwater and doing horrific shit and then having a moral uh uh whatever you call it. I can't think.
Yeah,
I'm old. Questioning the morality of what you're doing
having like a
and
reckoning with yourself.
yeah,
Yeah,
turning a leaf and realizing that, hey, this is really fucked up. These are human beings and they
right,
shouldn't be treated like this. And then, shifting your politics to the left or whatever towards
right,
fucking sanity.
yeah,
But yeah, the ambiguity of it all
right,
seems sus. And I'm not
right,
saying that I'm not saying shit. It's strange.
right. I I'm not saying that if I were a Maine voter that I wouldn't vote for him, but I would definitely, it would give me pause. It
Hmm.
would. I would really have to think about it. And I'm not saying I would vote for his opponent. Definitely not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It's just fucking terrible.
Right.
But
But that might be one where I might just be like, I might just sit this one out. I don't know.
right.
Like, because yeah.
Well, I mean, one of the things that white nationalists and neo-Nazi groups do is try and infiltrate politics,
Yeah.
you know?
And sometimes they do
And
try to pretend to be progressive.
right. I mean, Richard Spencer, I think, is a Democrat now.
Jesus.
He
Fucking
supported Joe
joke.
Biden,
I
you
mean,
know,
yeah,
and perhaps he had a reckoning as well and
maybe.
is no longer race. I don't fucking trust that
Wasn't he just
motherfucker at
screaming the
all.
N-word at somebody just like a year ago, 2 years
I have
ago?
no idea.
I don't
I don't
fucking
know.
remember now. Yeah, I haven't been keeping
Uh,
track of him for a while.
right. So, and that's the biggest thing that gives me pause on that is because they do try and infiltrate politics and
Right,
infiltrate wherever they think it's the most beneficial. And
right.
while Trump is president and so deeply unpopular,
Yeah.
sheep herding into progressive politics could be a tactic that they would do.
That would be the easiest group to infiltrate too,
Hmm.
because it's there's not an establishment in
Right.
progressive politics yet.
Yeah.
So, and it's easy. The thing that the far right and progressive politics have in common is populism.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Well, and
s-
he has on record talking shit on cops. You know who else talks shit on cops? It's not just leftists.
yeah,
It's fucking, I mean, if you now take the ADL with a grain of salt and
right.
their hate map and all that stuff because they've gone so, I mean, there's such Zionists that,
Yeah,
even, whatever. Uh, on their website where they have like hate terms and things like that, dog whistles. ACAB is a dog whistle for neo-Nazis
yeah,
that they use. So it's not
right.
just the left. So I mean, just
Yeah,
because he was anti-cop doesn't necessarily mean he's actually a leftist.
right, right.
I don't know.
And he could get in office and do a full heel turn.
Hmm.
I mean, that Fetterman did.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
like, remember when we thought he was a progressive?
Right.
He's just MAGA now. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think he's a neo-Nazi or anything, but he is MAGA for sure.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I mean, and we've talked quite a bit about Graham Plattner. I didn't
yeah,
know that
yeah,
we would, but these are a lot of people don't think of this shit because they have not been around a neo-Nazi
yeah.
movement like we have, like
Right.
the experiences we've had. So like it was for our safety to do research on neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and things like that because we were targeted by them. So,
Yeah.
we, for our safety, had to know dog whistles. We had to know shit they were up to protect ourselves and protect our scene, protect people around us. So a lot of people don't realize some of the dubious shit
Yeah.
that it looks like with
Yeah.
specifically with Graham Plattner.
Mhm.
I don't know the guy. I don't know enough about him, but I know what I've heard, and it's pretty sus. It sketches me out. And like you said, yeah, if he was like, yeah, dude, I used to be a fucking right-wing chud and now,
Right.
I'm not anymore now, I've grown. I'd left that shit behind. I have
Right.
empathy for people. That would make sense. Just
Yeah.
just like you said, it would make total fucking sense, but he's not
Mhm.
saying that, so I don't know. It's
Yeah.
it's super suspicious. And
He's
I
saying,
know I'm not the only one that thinks that. There's,
right.
our friend who does work with uh people trying to like trying to combat ISIS and white power movements. She
Yeah.
does not trust him at all. She does not believe him when he says he's on the left. She's
And
like,
I
fuck
get
no.
that. I get that, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, her
I
life has
fully get
been
that.
threatened multiple times. Like she was on a literal hit list by the people of Adam Waffen.
That's fucking
Like
crazy.
they literally wanted to kill her.
Yeah.
So like she does not trust him at all. I totally fucking get it.
So yeah, my advice is, if you are in Maine and a voter, if you don't trust Graham Plattner, then don't vote for him.
Right.
I'm not gonna try to convince you to vote for him. Like, I don't know if I even would.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
know.
uh,
I don't know.
and maybe he'll get elected, and maybe he will be fully progressive, and that would be
That
great.
would be great.
That'd be awesome. And he
Yeah.
won't do a heel turn, but yeah. Um, and because I know one of my friends here in the Chicago area is he's like an actual Norse pagan,
Hmm.
uh, anti-racist one, and he
Hmm.
he was like, "No, I'm not buying that shit from Graham Plattner,"
Right. Yeah.
because he like looks at like the other tattoos he has and stuff, and he's just like, nope, he's giving me some skeevy Nazi vibes. So
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, so
Dude,
yeah,
and it's such a fucking travesty that fucking neo-Nazis have taken like Norse paganism
yeah,
away from well-meaning, non-racist white people because,
yeah.
like we've talked about before, like there's no white culture.
No,
Like
it
it's
doesn't
not a
exist.
race, it's not a culture,
Right,
but Nordic culture is a
right.
thing.
That's a
And
thing.
to now have your culture be associated with fucking Nazis
Right.
fucking sucks, man.
Yeah.
That
Right.
fucking sucks. Like
Yeah.
anytime I see a Norse tattoo, I'm immediately suspicious.
Yeah.
Like that's
Same.
probably a Nazi.
Same.
And
Yeah.
that's not fair.
It's not, because a
That
lot of
just
times they're not.
fucking sucks. Right.
Yeah.
They're not.
But
Uh
yeah, no, I get it. Um, and yeah, and the historical context of why black is a culture in America
right.
and white is not
Right. Well,
is
they were
because
stolen from their
right,
their land and don't have any actual connection to where they came from. So all they have is their
right.
race.
They had to create a new culture over
Right.
here that was linked to, oppression,
Their
slavery, things like
collective
that.
experience.
Their collective experience. That's why
Right.
that's a culture, and
Right.
white is not a culture. I am
Right.
I am primarily of Scottish and Scandinavian descent. Those are cultures.
Right.
That's kind of what I identify with. So when people say white, and then they're like, like,
I don't know what the fuck
well,
that
what does that
means.
mean? So I think it's fine to celebrate your culture no matter what that culture is, but white is not a culture
Right.
because there's no shared experience
Right.
that white people have together.
I guess except oppressing other people. So
Right.
yeah, I guess when white supremacists celebrate their whiteness, they are really actually celebrating like
Okay.
the
Yeah.
culture of oppressing people and
Well,
being fucking shitty
I guess I would
assholes.
rather have them do that then, because then I can spot them
Right.
easily.
Right.
And
Yeah.
two, they're not ripping off other cultures anymore.
Right.
Stop ripping off Norse stuff. Stop ripping off Celtic stuff. Stop ripping off
Right.
Central European stuff.
Right. Just
Stop
fucking
ripping off Eastern Asian stuff for some fucking reason. Stop ripping off Hindu stuff also for some fucking reason.
right. Yeah.
Like, you're just ripping off other cultures and claiming some weird ancient. I mean,
Right to
these
it.
are the same people who believe it, like that they're descended from like alien beings that came in, and that's why, like, you start getting a weird like alien
Yeah.
shit like that.
What that Shannon, whatever the
Yeah,
fuck that dummy is.
Shannon Blake.
Yeah. Shannon
Yeah,
Blake.
Shannon Blake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Fucking
man.
idiot.
Yeah.
We talked about her before, I believe.
Ooh, yeah, we have.
Yeah.
That's the part
She's
of
that
the
fucking
like,
hippie
just yeah. But she sings about
being
being
an
being
alien
being an
and
alien.
being white
Yeah.
with her dreadlocks.
Right.
And
And
yeah.
stealing a lot from native South American culture.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah.
lot.
Does she do a patois in her
Yeah, I
songs
think
as
so.
well?
Yeah,
That's
she
cool.
does.
That
Yeah.
sounds just like
She
a
she
fucking
does
hippie.
claim that she is Native American. She
Oh,
has never indicated what tribe. Um,
she's probably like 132nd Cherokee or something,
sure,
right? Isn't
right.
that
I mean, yeah, like who isn't, right? I mean,
right? Yeah, yeah.
so every white person claims. And honestly, even if she is, even if she's like, I did a genetic test and I can prove I'm 132nd Cherokee. Okay,
You don't have that
but
experience in
you don't
life,
have the
though.
experience. You didn't grow up
Right.
on a reservation. You didn't grow up having people yelling stuff at you. You didn't
Right.
grow up being pulled over by cops for the way that you look. You
Right.
don't have that fucking experience. You look
Right.
like a white woman and you grew up as a white woman, even if you are 132nd Cherokee or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
For sure.
that, okay. Like I think I'm like 132nd Portuguese, but I never
So
had
you're
like, I don't,
Brazilian then, right?
right. Sure. Why the fuck not? Do you have any other predictions for 2026?
Well, I was gonna ask about the entertainment industry with CBS being taken over by Barry Weiss
Oh yeah.
and 60 Minutes being censored.
Oh,
I hope everybody downloaded that story and watched it.
that was
Uh,
embarrassing for them
oh, for sure.
and also hilarious. Like
Yeah, 100%.
when you are trying to be an apparatus of a
Mhm.
fascist state and just fail at it so badly.
Yeah, right. Uh,
It's
m-
beautiful.
we should include a link to that story in
Yeah.
the episode notes. If
Yeah.
if you don't know what we're talking about, 60 Minutes did a story about CECOT, the El Salvadorian prison where uh, Abrego Garcia was sent
Yeah.
illegally, and it is about how shitty it is, how people are tortured there, and the Trump administration did not like it, and the
Right.
the thought is they told CBS to pull it, and
Yeah.
it was pulled. But
And Barry
it
Weiss is
it's
just is in bed with the administration.
oh,
So
for sure. I mean,
she'll do
she had
whatever the
a
fuck they ask.
yeah,
She has
that's
no
why she's the
integrity.
head of that's why
Right.
she's the head of CBS now.
Yeah.
But the Canadian version of 60 Minutes aired it, and it was
Yeah.
downloaded and shared on social media.
Right.
And it was very embarrassing for CBS and Barry Weiss.
So, and what had happened was, um, so yeah, uh, they had reached out to the Trump administration to ask for comment,
That's
and
right.
they basically got no answer. I
Hmm.
think they reached out more than once even,
Hmm.
and they declined to comment, and so they ran the story anyway, because that's
Hmm.
what you do as a journalist. If somebody
Right.
declines to comment, you mention it in the
Hmm.
story. We reached out to the administration. We reached out to the office of who the fuck ever, and they
Right.
declined to comment so that people know, oh, they did do their due diligence. They tried. That also makes people look real fucking guilty if they decline.
Right. Yeah,
So
for sure.
basically, what that does is and Barry Weiss said she didn't feel comfortable since they refused to comment. But what that does is that sets it up so anytime the Trump administration just refuses to comment, they can kill a story.
Right.
That's
Which
a
is
fucking
not
fail
journalism.
safe. That's
That's
not
not fucking
journalism.
journalism at
Right.
all.
I actually went to journalism school. That's not how
Hmm.
fucking journalism works. Like
Right.
you don't get to have a kill switch in the administration like that. That's just a mouthpiece of the state then.
Right.
Like
Which,
that's
I
North
mean,
Korea. Like, come
American media
on.
has been a mouthpiece for the state for years and years and years,
Yeah.
but never quite so blatant. I mean,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
the plausible deniability is almost completely gone at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always been plausible deniability about the, you know, being a
Right.
mouthpiece for the state. You know,
Yeah.
MSNBC is always
Yeah.
mouthpiece for the Democrats. Fox is always the mouthpiece for Republicans. There's
Yeah.
plausible deniability.
Right.
There's less and less of that
Right. And I
these
guess
days.
CBS Canada didn't get the word.
Hmm.
And they just went ahead and aired it because they didn't know they weren't supposed to. And of
Hmm.
course, then people saw it, and that led people to go, "Oh, well, why did they try to kill that story then?"
Right.
So,
So I mean, I think that, you know, it's going to get worse over
right.
this next year.
And
The Warner Brothers Netflix deal
yeah.
clearly has the thumb of the Trump administration on it because they want it to go to a specific group of people, Larry
Yeah.
Ellison, and not who's it's between Netflix and Universal, Netflix and Warner
Paramount.
Brothers, Paramount. Yeah,
Paramount.
yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want it to go to Paramount for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
No, they do want it to go to
No, they
Paramount.
do want it to go to
Yeah.
Paramount, right?
Because that's Larry
Because
Ellison.
Right, that's Larry
Yeah.
Ellison.
Yeah.
Netflix is trying to buy it, and now they're trying to void that, saying it doesn't benefit shareholders because you have to benefit shareholders.
Right.
Paramount offered more money, so legally it's supposed to go to Paramount because
Yeah.
you have to benefit shareholders
Right.
more. So I don't know what will fucking happen with that, but it's ugly, and it's 10 years ago there were six corporations that ran the entire media landscape. It's down to four, I believe
Right.
now.
Do you ever wonder why your streaming services offer so many package deals? Because they're all the same fucking company.
Yeah.
That's why.
Hulu is going to be no more
Right.
sometime this month.
Well,
It
it's
may
being
already be
rolled
gone.
into Disney. It's
Disney
going to be a
Plus. Yeah.
section of Disney.
Right.
The grown-up section. I was going to say adult
Right. Right.
section, but they're not
Right.
going to
That
have porn on
sounds
there.
right.
Sounds like, yeah. The yeah, the 18 and up mature. I just can't. It just sounds like porn
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
time I
It
say
just
it.
sounds, yeah.
Okay. Stuff
Family
like,
friendly
yeah.
will remain
Well,
Disney Plus.
stuff like Alien Earth will be on the
Uh-huh.
Hulu section of Disney
Right.
Plus.
Right.
You're probably not going to show it to your kid unless you're like me and you just don't give a shit and you're a bad parent.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. My son only saw like maybe 10 or 15 minutes of Alien Earth. So
Mhm.
it's right before his
I
bedtime. It's fine.
started watching it, but I didn't get very far, and I haven't really gone back to it. I need
Yeah,
to.
it's
It
okay.
looks
I
pretty
mean,
good.
I enjoyed it. I
Mhm.
enjoyed it. It
It's
didn't
Noah
like blow
Hawley,
my
right?
mind. What's that?
It's Noah Hawley, right?
Yeah. Yep. So
From like
it's
American
pretty good.
Horror
It's
Story and
enjoyable.
shit.
Yeah. I also just finished watching Pluribus, which I highly
Oh
recommend.
yeah, and that's
That's really good.
Apple
That's Apple.
Plus,
Yeah.
Apple TV. I mean,
Yep. And that's Vince Gilligan who did Breaking Bad, Better Call
right?
Saul. Um,
I don't have Apple TV, and I
yeah.
fucking hate Apple. I don't want to give them any.
Oh, they suck, but they do have some
Yeah,
good shows,
I
unfortunately.
know. I also want to watch Severance, but
Right, which is great. It's and I do find it so interesting that these major corporations spend tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars creating these shows that are very anti-capitalist.
Mhm.
Um, which I don't know if they're doing it because they just can't imagine a world where there wouldn't be capitalism, so they just don't
Mhm.
give a shit,
Right.
or if they're trying to have some sort of plausible deniability about being fucking demons. I don't know.
I
Like,
mean, I think they know it makes them money, and it's not a threat.
right.
Because these these streaming services are our soma.
Yeah.
It is what keeps the populace placated.
Yep.
Because we have entertainment,
Constant.
we have bread and circuses.
Yeah. Right. And
So
if you think
it
about it,
doesn't really matter what they're showing us as long as we're glued to it.
we don't own any physical media really anymore. I still do.
No.
I own some. Um, and it's funny. I was just joking with my wife about that. So I got for Christmas, I got the reissue of Food by MF Doom on vinyl,
Oh yeah. Hmm.
which is an amazing fucking album.
Hmm.
I also got the entire Battlestar Galactica reboot on Blu-ray
Oh nice.
and Cowboy Bebop on Blu-ray. Um,
Nice.
and the reason I like having these physical media things is, and I was joking with my wife, I was like, hey, well, if civilization collapses, we can still listen to MF Doom and watch some Battlestar Galactica
Right.
because we have
Yeah.
the physical copy of it now.
Yeah.
But also, like, you have to remember when you're paying for these streaming services, you never own anything.
No. You're
Like, they
renting
can
it.
take something off and you can
Even
never
if you
see it
buy
again.
it, even
Yeah.
if you buy a movie off of Amazon Prime, like
Yeah.
you pay the $20 to
Yep.
own that content, they can take it away from you. You don't have anything physical that keeps it
Right.
as yours.
Well, Westworld was taken off of HBO completely.
Hmm.
It was a very popular show. I had really enjoyed Westworld actually, and you
Like
can't
a
watch it
couple
anymore.
seasons. Oh,
Yeah,
really? I didn't realize that it
yeah.
was
I
completely
don't.
gone.
Yeah, they took it off completely. I
Huh.
don't think there's anywhere you can watch it anymore because I don't think you can like buy it. Maybe you can buy it. I don't
Why?
know.
Do you know
I don't know.
why? Huh.
They just wanted to. I
Just,
mean, and you saw what HBO did to the fucking Batgirl movie that they completely shot, edited, was
oh,
ready
yeah,
to
yeah.
go,
Uh-huh.
and they just
Yeah. They
canceled
just
it.
killed it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It,
ready to put on the
yeah.
surface. It was already edited, completely
Yeah.
done, ready to go, and they killed it as a
Hmm.
tax write-off.
Jesus Christ.
So
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they weighed the choices and they said, "Oh, this movie would actually financially benefit us better if we took a loss and just cut it."
Right. hmm Yeah.
So
Fucking
that's
hell, man.
capitalism. Capitalism
Um,
is not fucking good for art. It's just
no,
not.
absolutely not. I think that there will be, and there is starting to be a resurgence of independent media content.
Yeah.
Not just, I don't think movies is there yet. I think it
No.
will. I mean, it is, it's always been there, but not like the
Right.
90s, not like the 70s. The 70s and the 90s was like peak independent cinema. Like,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it was bolstered by predators. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
but we still had options for outside of the Hollywood system
Yep.
to watch movies. And independent music has always been, a thing for a long time, but I think it's
Yep.
making a resurgence. I mean, there's tape culture,
Yeah.
Bandcamp. I mean, I don't know
Right.
how the owners of Bandcamp
Yeah.
are or whatever, but it seems to be a good option for bands. I mean,
Yeah.
you publish music to Bandcamp and it's copyrighted. You don't have to go through like a
Right.
difficult legal process to copyright music. You put it on Bandcamp and it's yours 'cause it's got a date of when it's uploaded
Yeah.
and a record of when it is.
And
And
people are
I
even
know people on YouTube are beholden to Google, but they're
yeah.
still for now, like
Yeah.
even us, the shit we say, we have a place to put it where people can consume it
Right.
for
Right.
now.
And even
Um,
if YouTube were to um take one of our videos down, we still have it on Patreon.
yeah,
And
and
we can take
our
it, we
RSS
can
feed.
write our RSS feed, and we can even, if we needed to, I would absolutely remove the paywall entirely on
Yeah. hmm
Patreon if it came down to it, because I just want to get the content out there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm planning on, and people are publishing their own books now, and I will
hmm
absolutely, when I finish my novel and when I finish getting my children's book illustrated, I'll be releasing it through our podcast company.
Hell yeah.
Like we're gonna publish it ourselves, and maybe nobody will read it, but I'm yeah. Sorry, I just don't. I don't want other people owning the things that I put out. I know
Fuck
you feel the
no.
same way. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
One, we're not going to be, it's not even an option for us right now. Like nobody has said, hey, let us advertise in your show or
right,
anything like that, but we wouldn't.
right. Yeah.
Like
Well,
that's
RSS,
not what,
I get emails from RSS every once in a while. It's like, you can now add ad revenue
oh, really?
to, like, we actually I could, it's just a
Oh,
click of
like
a button.
on the podcast, they'd play
Yeah, on the
commercials.
podcast on RSS. So
Fuck
like
that.
on Apple Podcasts and Spotify,
hmm
anywhere a podcast streams, like I could just click the button and it would run
hmm
ads and we would get money for that. And I'm just not going to
hmm
do it
Right.
because it's just kind of fucking. That's not why we do this.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not why I write too. Like I
Right.
would like to write for a living and do podcasting for a
Sure.
living. And
I was I was thinking about how I was talking to one of my kids about how when I was younger I wanted to be creative for my living and wanted to write for a living. And one of them was like, "Well, you do write all day. You write test plans." It's like, God damn it. I guess I do.
sure, it's like a
So
monkey's
I
paw wish.
technically I
Yeah,
do write for a living, but it's
you didn't
not
specify to the monkey
terribly
paw.
creative. Right.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I'm at the end of this month, it'll be a year at my job.
Yeah.
I got a raise, which was, you know, pretty good, like a
Yeah.
decent raise, better than what you got.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
just yesterday got a yearly bonus, which was
Nice.
also very, very nice and
Yeah, it's awesome.
unexpectedly generous.
Yeah.
So that's fucking cool. I know a lot of people struggled through 2025, and it was a bad year for a lot of people. And um, it wasn't terribly bad for me aside from world events. Like everything at my house was great, no bad things for the most part. But boy, the world sure was fucking terrible in 2025.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. In the 90s, I don't know if I knew what the future would be, but I don't think I would have guessed this.
No.
I thought that I definitely was one of those people who was like, the world will just keep improving,
Hmm. Yeah.
socially,
Hmm.
economically, things will
Hmm.
just keep improving
Right.
every year
Hmm.
because why wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah. So, definitely didn't happen that way.
Right. No, I mean, it's part of probably why it did happen because people thought that way and became complacent and,
Right. I definitely did. Yeah.
this shit happened slowly
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it's fucking terrible. But
Yeah.
it's a buildup of a lot of bullshit over the years, you know. Uh, I mean, I don't even know where a beginning point would be. I mean, I know that Reagan was a major turning point, and then
Yeah.
Clinton was another major turning point
Yep.
for the Democratic Party, and that lost basically all working class bona fides
Yep.
by Clinton just abandoning them for corporate money,
Yeah.
and it hasn't stopped for the Democratic Party since then. I mean, it's completely abandoned the middle class, working class.
Yeah. Which, I mean, the middle and working class is dwindling
Yeah.
anyway.
Mhm.
I mean, look at this AI push that we're seeing now.
Yeah.
And it's being used in the government. The government is
Yeah.
pushing AI and
Hmm.
pushing for people in the government to use AI,
Hmm.
including um, State Department, the Department of Defense, the all of them. Like they're
What could
all
possibly go wrong?
right. I mean, this is just uh, unbelievable to me that I mean we are already using drones, but at least those drones are being piloted by humans
Right.
somewhere, you know,
Somewhere.
in a bunker thousands of miles away, but it's a human mind at
Right.
least that is, bombing that hospital. I mean,
Right.
I was gonna try to
Yeah.
justify it, but I was like, there's no
Nah,
real
nah.
justification for that either.
Right.
Um, but soon it'll be AI running those drones. And I mean, do you really trust AI to be able to make a decision
Fuck
or
no.
to not get something wrong?
No.
I mean, seriously, sit there and ask AI questions.
Oh,
Now, AI gets
yeah.
so much shit wrong,
Yeah.
like unbelievably. Like I can prove AI wrong with simple Google searches of basic shit. And I'm
Well,
like,
I mean,
dude, I can look this shit up.
If
Like,
you ask Grok anything about Elon Musk, it will say that Elon Musk is the greatest. Which, I mean, what a sad, pathetic little fucking man Elon Musk is to
oh
make
my
his
God, yeah,
AI do that. Like, that's
yeah.
fucking pathetic. You are a sad, pathetic excuse for a human being, Elon
Yeah.
Musk. I know you listen. Just take that to heart when I say that, you
Sure.
fucking piece of shit coward.
With like a weird breeding fetish too.
Yeah.
Not trying to kink shame anybody, but
Right, yeah, yeah. Well, I don't think his is kink. His is a eugenics thing. So
yeah,
shame it
it's
all you
true.
fucking want.
Which, yeah, that's another thing that's made a comeback is eugenics.
Yeah. Thanks, Peter Thiel.
Yeah. Are we going to start measuring
Palantir. I'm so
skulls?
stoked about Palantir. Like,
Yeah.
who names? Well, I know who names. Why a pal? If you don't know what Palantir is, that is the little orb from Lord of the Rings that Sauron used to spy on anybody else who had another, and then they're basically crystal balls.
Yeah.
uh, you know, so Sauron could watch minions all across the land if they had another Palantir. So
Yeah.
Peter Thiel created a company called Palantir to do mass surveillance on all Americans. It's so great, and he is the master of couchfucker JD Vance.
Yeah.
So yeah, good
Who will
times.
probably likely be our next president
Oh,
because I don't think
yeah,
Donald Trump will survive this entire term
no,
because of his own health.
right,
Even if he
no,
makes it through this
no
year,
threats.
he is not going to make it to January 2029.
No,
There's
I
just
don't
no
think
way.
so. No, I
He's
don't
in
think so.
terrible health.
Yeah, how old is he?
Oh man. Let me look that up real quick,
Is it
actually.
86? 85?
No, he's not that. He just looks
Oh,
a lot older because
81?
he doesn't take care of himself. He's only 79.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah. I say only 79. He is
Right,
still the
right.
oldest person to have ever been president.
Right. Yeah.
So just keep that in
Also,
mind.
how does he compare to Taft? I know Taft was made fun of and mocked for his
For his,
weight years ago,
yes.
stature.
Um, Also, Trump also keeps trying to say that he is the healthiest president who's ever served.
Uh-huh.
Look,
Yeah.
and I am not saying I like either of these guys
Hmm.
because I don't,
Hmm.
but did you see Obama
Yeah.
when he swore in for either of his terms?
Uh-huh.
And as much as I hate this man, George W. Bush
Hmm.
was in good shape.
Yeah, yeah.
He was a healthy man,
Hmm.
a piece of shit, but a
Yeah.
healthy man. There is
Yeah.
no fucking way that Donald Trump even believes he is healthier
Oh,
than
he probably
Barack
believes it.
Obama or George W. Bush even today, let
Yeah.
alone when they were in office.
No, he probably does believe it because he's that fucking deluded.
There's no fucking way. I think those guys are probably in better shape than even I fucking am.
Yeah,
Like
probably. Well, they have the best healthcare in the world,
they
and
do. That is true.
they
Yeah.
don't have to put their mind and body on the line to make a living.
They don't.
Like, even
Yeah.
though like we don't do physical labor, we do
No.
mental labor, and
Yeah.
it's exhausting.
It's stressful.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say that Donald Trump is probably the least, he is less healthy than even Bill Clinton was when he took office. Remember how much
Oh yeah,
fun
yeah.
people
Uh-huh.
made of Bill Clinton?
Yeah, yeah.
Remember that
The SNL skit of him
SNL sketch
running and
with
eating McDonald's.
right, Phil
Good
Hartman
times. Yeah,
played
yeah,
Bill Clinton. Fucking
yeah,
brilliant, Phil Hartman.
yeah.
Yeah, going into the McDonald's and being like, "Now you see when I take this burger, the pickles are your taxes," and like just like houses some dude's burger, just takes it right out of
Uh-huh.
his hand and fucking eats it. Maybe I'll include a link to that sketch too. That was a great
Yeah,
sketch, mostly made by Phil Hartman being
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
awesome.
90s SNL was pretty good,
It
pretty
was,
solid.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, I haven't watched it in longer than I've not watched The Simpsons.
yeah. SNL is, uh, I mean, SNL used to, when it started, the whole idea was that it was gonna like kind of push the envelope, was gonna kind of
Mhm.
be subversive.
Yeah, yeah.
And it
Challenge
was
Power.
challenge power.
Mhm.
Anymore though, it no, it
Lorne Michaels is the power
he
now.
is. I mean,
Uh,
Lorne Michaels is a Republican for her, first off.
yeah,
And second of all, like they had Donald Trump and Elon Musk as hosts
right.
like within the last few years.
Yeah,
So, it, yeah, I don't know how it's subverting anything
right.
anymore. I stopped watching when Tim Meadows left. So,
Oh,
right.
I stopped watching way before that.
Yeah. Tim Meadows was on
Uh,
that shit for like 20 fucking years.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I regularly watched when we still lived together.
Yeah.
But after we no longer lived together, I stopped watching regularly. I'd watch every now and again, but man, I haven't seen a full episode in at least 15 years,
Yeah.
at
I don't know if
least.
yeah, I've seen clips,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It doesn't seem funny. It's not for me anymore
No.
anyway. I think it's targeting younger people than we are.
Yeah.
But it's also it just doesn't, and I mean, maybe this is old man yells at cloud, but it just doesn't seem edgy or like it's challenging power
Yeah.
structures anymore. It
It's not
seems like,
subversive at all.
yeah, it just seems like,
Yeah.
a boring run-of-the-mill comedy show.
Right.
Uh,
Well,
you
and
know,
it's become, and a lot of shows have become this of just we need to appeal to the widest audience possible.
right.
So we need to
Which
make it
which honestly appeals to nobody.
right. People are discovering that.
Hmm.
And a lot of celebrities who are trying to jump on this kind of MAGA bandwagon are discovering pretty quickly that the MAGA people don't support the arts.
No.
So they may praise them on social media. Cool.
Hmm.
Nicki Minaj, I'm sure that those white suburban moms will give you a shout out, but do you think they're going to download any of your fucking music?
Well,
No.
she's not releasing her new record anyway, so
Yeah.
I
So,
wonder if insurance was a bigger payout than releasing that for her.
right. Well, there are rumblings too that well, her husband is a sex offender, and I think it was a minor. I think
Was it Drake?
no.
I was joking.
Was she ever linked to
I was
Drake
joking.
though? I think she
I don't
was.
know.
Yeah,
I have
she
no
was
idea.
linked to Drake at some point. I don't know if they were. I think they just collaborated though. I don't think they were
Mm.
romantically involved. Um, I mean, not that I know of anyway.
Mm.
But yeah, her husband is a definitely a sex offender. He's been convicted of sexual assault. I think it was a minor, but that part I
Mm.
don't know for sure. And I think they're being investigated currently. I think this is me just trying to dip into my memory for some sort of real estate scam
Mm. Mhm.
or scheme.
Cool.
So
Excellent.
this is like the Russell Brand thing where like he starts
Oh,
getting
fucking
investigated
hell.
for sexual assault and he's suddenly MAGA and found
Right.
Christ and you're like,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I see what
I
you're
mean,
doing
that's
here.
so blatant. It's
And I
not
think
even
Nicki Minaj just tries to
clever.
do that too.
Oh,
She's like,
okay.
I'll just suck up to the MAGA crowd and maybe I'll
Mhm.
get, a blessing from the
Right.
Donald, so I
Well,
don't have to face any consequences of my fucking actions.
Russell Brand just had another accusation come forward like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, man.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
him.
Tyler Perry is having accusations now too. So I wonder how quickly he'll turn MAGA.
I mean, isn't he basically already? I mean,
I mean, if you watch his movies, he hates women. Boy, he
oh
hates
yeah,
women. Jesus Christ.
and queer people.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah,
women in his movies get punished and die because they had sex with somebody or something. Like it's
yeah.
just like every
Oh,
movie of his is like punishing women. And it's like, Jesus Christ, dude, who hurt you? Who the fuck hurt you?
yeah.
Find a better
I
outlet.
I love it when FD goes after Tyler Perry.
Yeah, me
FD
too.
Signifier. Go watch FD Signifier and Little Bill's shit. All
Right,
of it, not just about Tyler Perry, but all of it.
right.
Super good.
I rewatched the FT Signifier Nicki Minaj video. It's still,
I
I mean,
saw that
it's
he changed the title of it, and I started
yeah,
to watch some of it, but I was like, "Eh, I don't fucking
yeah.
care. I mean,
It's a
she's
lot of old
terrible.
stuff,
I don't.
but yeah, she's yeah.
Mm,
Uh, I've always jokingly said like, if I ever get in legal trouble, I'm just gonna tell people I found Jesus and like start
hmm.
wearing a MAGA hat and see how quickly I get off the hook. Like
Right.
it
Yeah.
seems to be all it takes.
Yeah. Fucking
So
wild. Yeah. I
if
mean,
I
and if you do get convicted, and you can just, give him $1 million and you'll be pardoned.
right, so if I ever go full MAGA and find
Mhm.
Christ, then you can sit there and wonder what I'm about to be investigated for.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
My offshore accounts. Damn it, they found him. I found Christ. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to plug
Nah.
before we go?
Nah.
Okay. Um,
Just band shit. I already plugged my band shit. So,
yeah. Yeah. I'm talking with an illustrator now for my children's book.
rad.
So I'll probably just be releasing the digital copies. I'll probably just be releasing for free on our website.
Mhm.
If there is enough, if it's popular enough, I might print a small run, which I would have to sell for money
Mhm.
because that actually costs money to do.
Right.
Yeah. But if it's just digital, I don't mind releasing it for free, which I still have to
Oh,
pay the
yeah.
illustrator, but I'm willing to swallow that cost if it gets
Mhm.
people to read my shit.
Right.
It's a sad children's book.
Uh-huh.
It's about loss. All my
Yeah.
shit's about loss. My
Yeah.
novel's about loss. Living's hard. Thank you to our patrons.
Yes, thanks, Johnny, Adam, Alec, Chris, and Mr. Power. We love you ever so much. You guys fucking rule.
Yeah. And if we ever do some merch, then we'll make sure to get you guys some merch.
Hell
So,
yeah.
yeah. Sweet. Yeah, make sure you go to our website, www.prairiepunkpress.com. You can find all of our links there. Don't forget to tell your friends to listen to us. Don't forget to tell your enemies to listen to us.
Tell your
And
grandma.
tell your grandma to listen to us.
Tell your dog.
Grandmas love
Cats.
me. Yep.
Gerbils.
Yep. You know what?
We're,
That's a click. That
yep.
counts. I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
Uh, Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, just click on all the things. Give us that engagement.
Yeah.
It's much appreciated.
Feel better, homie.
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna go to bed pretty much immediately. But thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Lonely, are you? The hottest Jedis in the galaxy are waiting to talk to you. But it doesn't stop there. My friends want to chat too. No, Jabba's not here right now. You want me to put my lightsaber where? No. Call me. Call now, you will. They wanna party?
Not all girls meet minimum midichlorian counts. Not available on Alderaan.